hanging out in the kitchen, like playing beer pong and drinking. And he's drinking, and all of a sudden, we just see his eyes roll back, and he clunks out on the ground.
What?
And the other one who almost got his stomach pump goes, Peter, no!
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh, man. Okay. All right.
We choose to go to the moon.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
What's your name?
That's Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
Good morning, Angel. What was said was for you and for you alone.
And don't worry about the days.
What days?
Did I do that?
Okay, third time's the charm. What's happening? Where are you going already? We just started. What do you mean? This is going. Maybe we'll get the camera right this week. That's not my department. I do audio.
Fair enough. Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome to the Angel and Joey show. I'm Angel. That's Joey.
Josephine, for short. Hi, how are you guys? How's your week?
Well, pretty tired today.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I fell asleep on the couch around 3.
Why are you sleeping on the couch?
Well,
what are you doing?
I was watching the Tom and Jerry movie.
Oh, how was that?
It was something. It's.
I don't have much faith for them like redoing those things.
Do you have
Remakes or
HBO
anything
Max?
else.
Probably
No,
don't.
I don't.
Yeah. So this is the movie they decided to put on. The animation was like really good,
It looked lit, yeah.
but I'm just not getting enough Tom and Jerry. There's so much real people
Yeah.
going on. I don't care about
That's
these
the problem I
real
had
people.
with the Looney Tunes movie with the one I think with Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like
What happened to
it's
him?
not good.
He's gone.
You know, he had a tough little history. He was like assaulted by a major producer and blacklisted, and his life was ruined, and
Sorry,
he
I
had to take
shouldn't
care
laugh.
of his
Shut up.
he had to take care of I think his autistic child while he was being blacklisted, and now he's just like a little bit chunky, but like, you know, recovering.
Speaking of blacklisted, Tom and Jerry was hella black.
What do
Every
you mean?
animal, everyone that's not a human has a black actor voicing the animal. The soundtrack
that's nice.
is the blackest soundtrack
Is
ever.
the plot black as well?
What's a black plot?
I don't know. You know, I mean,
Medea?
oh God.
I mean, Jerry likes to steal
God.
things, so maybe they're trying to say something.
Oh wow, Jerry.
No, it was just, it starts off, you know, A Tribe Called Quest.
Yes.
That's the first song. It opens
Okay.
with one of their songs.
Maybe they're just trying to be groovy and appeal to the young audience.
No, it was just obviously written by or directed by a black director. And he said, hey, one white girl lead and everyone else is going to be black in this.
What if it was a surprise?
That's how
if
we're
they-
going to get our
what if they
representation.
what if they were white? Wouldn't that be a surprise?
Speaking of more black stuff, this is going to be a very black podcast.
Per
Did
usual.
you watch the Golden Globes? I didn't.
I don't watch the Golden Globes. All I see is like, oh, so and so got nominated, so and so won, so and so is racist. You know?
It's always racism.
Yes.
And Tina Fey was calling out whoever's like in charge of the journalism thing for not having a single black person on as a journalist.
Yeah.
And then the people who are a part of that came out and go, yeah, we got to do better.
Yeah.
How much how hard is it?
I mean, first of all,
How
it's been
hard?
a long time. Like, we've gone through certain movements. We've gone through all of this. So if you're not doing better by now and you've been a company for the last 5 to 50 years, then maybe just stop talking and just do it.
Which
That
is-
might be helpful.
My first thing I had on here was companies and their fake wokeness. Because, like, I get it. It's great. You want to be inclusive and diverse. But you wouldn't be doing it if you weren't going to lose money.
Exactly. That's all it is. Like, so as a company, like those big corporations, like, don't trust them. They're not here for you. They're here to get everything they want from you.
So Coca-Cola apparently had a thing. Hold on, I got to send it to my computer. Had this workshop for its people where they were like telling them to be less white was one of the slides.
Oh, I did see that. I thought it was a joke.
Maybe
Wow.
it was. Where
Please
is it?
do not tell us that you are.
Try
whiter
to
than
be
white.
less white.
They're
Which, I
like,
mean,
please tell me you're ethnic in some type of way.
It's like-
Please.
confronting racism, understanding what it means to be white, blah, blah. Try to be less white. Be less oppressive. Be less arrogant. Be less certain.
Yeah. That sounds strange, but also I agree.
Be less
agree.
defensive. Be less ignorant. Be more humble. Listen, believe. Break with apathy.
Break with apathy.
Break with white solidarity.
Break with apathy.
I take my break like this.
I don't even know what do they mean by break with apathy.
Couldn't tell you. All I know is it means to be less white. As long
Yeah.
as you break with apathy, you're less white.
If you come together with what's the opposite of apathy?
What if I'm breaking with pathy? Is that not the right
I'm not
word?
gonna acknowledge that was said. Moving forward.
And then
So confusing.
yeah, so like I maybe get what they're trying to do, where they're trying to be like.
I get what they're trying to do, but this is not
Honestly,
really
I don't get what they're trying to do at all.
They're trying to be like, hey, we don't want that white
Does
history.
it have to say try to be less white? Can it just say be less racist?
Yeah, be anti-racist. That's like the
Stop
thing that's
being
going
a
around.
dillhole.
But like that there's nothing wrong with being white,
You can't be
but
less white. You're either white or
yeah,
you're not
exactly.
white.
And there's
It's
nothing
blanket.
wrong with that. Is something wrong with your mentality if you're a dingus
Maybe
or
be less of a proud
racist
boy.
or yes, absolutely.
Just slightly less. I'm not saying you don't have to be all
just turn it
over
all
white.
the way down.
Just slightly less.
turn it all the way down.
And then my other wokeness tweet that I found this week was from Oreo.
Oreo. Oh, there's so many things that.
Love
Please.
Oreos. The tweet says,
All right.
trans people exist.
Water is wet.
No.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say something else, Oreo, or are you just trying to state facts? What's the point?
Yeah, I wish I had the rest of the tweets that went with this.
Did they delete them? Or
no,
or
I'm
you
sure
still
they're
have them?
still there. I just only have the picture
Honestly,
of it.
Like, the people that are in charge of their social media should know better. They should be, the social media people should not be over 35, and they should definitely be following all the younger people, I guess. Because that's just dumb. Why are you saying water is wet?
That one I just like don't know. Are people arguing that they don't exist?
But even if people are arguing it, you're a cookie.
Just be a cookie.
Be a cookie. Do cookie things.
It's like
Okay.
I just don't think companies should have beliefs at all. No political beliefs, no beliefs at all.
So you think they should
just
only
sell your product? Either I want it or I don't.
That
I
is
shouldn't
true.
be concerned about which side. The people there, the people should be separate from the company. It's like a separation of
state.
church and state. Separate the people, like Chick-fil-A. Separate their
Chick-fil-A.
ideals
You know,
from the founder
Chick-fil-A isn't
to
great.
the place.
Honestly, like a while ago, I was like, Chick-fil-A is pretty good. I still go to it, but like, it's not that good.
We're gonna fight.
Maybe post-pandemic, it got worse for me because the one that's closest to where we are, like, they be like dishing out all of those sandwiches, and they be a little bit hard, a little bit overcooked because they're so busy. Like, maybe their breakfast is great.
I've never had Chick-fil-A breakfast.
I had it
I only have
twice.
McDonald's breakfast, even though puts me in the bathroom within
Ugh.
30 minutes.
God, me talk about McDonald's
Yes.
being so, like, ever since I was a child.
Yeah.
And like, I couldn't put two and two together when I was younger, but like the entire family would be disposed for a little while. Why do they do that? I mean, is it because their fries don't, disintegrate? What's it called? Molt?
Breakdown?
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, that's terrible, and I hate it. McDonald's, do better.
know
I like
who-
Wendy's though.
Wendy's has the best Twitter. This one
Yes.
says, "What's poppin'?"
Yes.
That's the thing people say still. Anyway, the answer is jalapeno popper chicken sandwich.
Yes.
It rules.
Wendy's is the best.
Like,
Like,
that was
be a little
probably
bit
written.
snarky.
It could been written by a 40-year-old man or a 20-year-old.
It depends on how in touch you are with the
But
general
like, it doesn't
population.
matter because it's still funny.
Exactly.
What's popping? People
Also,
still say that?
weren't they roasting people for a little while?
Yeah, the top tweet.
Yeah.
Should I ban George again? Yes.
Yes.
Nah.
Absolutely.
71% said yes.
Absolutely.
Who's George? I don't know.
I
I
don't
probably
know.
would have voted yes.
Any
too.
George? Do you know a good George? I don't know.
I don't know a lot of Georges.
I
I
know.
think that's a dead name. What else we got?
So
What?
let's
What's
talk about Christopher Jamal Evans.
Why are you calling him Christopher Jamal Evans?
Do you not know why he's
Hold
called
on.
Christopher Jamal
Can you
Evans?
set up the segment first of what this is?
I don't remember what the segment is.
It's Battle. I haven't given it a name yet. Other
Battle
than
of the
Hot
Babes.
Ones. I just called it Hot Ones, but it's not
mm,
about wings. It's which one is
Toasties.
hotter or better.
Toasties. We'll work on it. We'll work on
I
it.
don't know. I'll throw it up
Anyway.
here. I'll have their pictures here. So, you're
My
set it up.
pick.
I had decided because I knew you like Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm. Christopher
it's like-
Jamal Evans.
We're gonna get to that. I was like, who can I put up against him? And I went with the Canadian stud,
Ryan Reynolds
Reynolds.
has nothing on Chris Evans.
I feel like it's a losing battle, and I should have picked like a Hemsworth.
You should have
but,
chosen another Chris.
like Pine.
No,
Or
Pine is boring to me.
So
Pine is
boring.
like, you know,
who's the best Chris?
Chris Evans.
Taking Chris Evans out of it, out of the other. I think
Christopher
there's like,
Walken.
give me your best Christopher Walken voice.
What should I say? I freaking cannot think. Wait. Oh.
Honestly, can't even think of how he sounds right now.
Wow. He just sounds like that. Wait. I don't even know. That is what
He does a lot
VCR
of
sound.
soldier moves and he
Uh,
talks like
I'm
this.
walking here.
Hey,
I'm walking here.
I'm walking. No, it's getting too.
Yeah,
too
it's
much.
getting a little freaking
Okay.
weird.
So you picked Christopher Jamal Evans,
Yes.
and why are you calling him this?
Because if you
His middle name is Robert.
I know it's
I
Robert.
looked it up
I know
'cause
it's
I was
Robert.
So confused.
I know it's Robert. But there's a very enthused section of Twitter and just the general internet of black women that are like, Chris Evans is a black man and his middle name is Jamal. And it sort of goes back to, did you see those memes where he had the nails and he had the hair and he had, or the bonnet or whatever?
Nope.
Those were created by, I think I follow her on Twitter. I think her name is Nicole or whatever. And, you know, it just started this whole movement, you know. We realized that he likes black women, and, you know, then it just tumbled into that. Honestly, yeah, I'm down for it though. I love it,
Okay.
and we love him, and we love him, and he's such a nice person. And I don't know nothing about Ryan Reynolds aside from like his like Green Lantern.
Don't bring
phase.
that up.
I got
How
to.
dare you bring that
I'm
up
arguing.
right off the bat?
I'm arguing against him.
How
Would
dare
you? Would you like me to bring up his first Deadpool run?
What's wrong? Oh,
yeah. You forgot about the X-Men.
that was not his
origins.
fault. He did the best he could in that.
Ooh.
The Captain America movies are boring.
I don't give a dang about the Captain America movies.
Boring.
Let's talk about the first experience I had with Christopher Jamal Evans was as the Human Torch, and I vividly remember him melting his entire suit in the snow in Fantastic Four, the first movie, and then he was walking around the compound shirtless
With the little
in a
jacket.
pink fluffy jacket worn by Maria Menounos. Okay, he was like. It was great. And then, you know, after the fact, you find out he's a good person, has a nice personality, you know, and then everything's like much better. But I can't name 5 Ryan Reynolds movies.
5?
Oh, wait, no. Maybe I could name 5. 10.
10? I couldn't name 10 Christopher Jamal Evans movies.
Yes, you can. And you know why? Because there's a Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I'll refrain. There's Captain America, Civil War, Snowpiercer, Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four 2, that one like with the little kid, um
That little kid.
What's Your Number? That's not the movie with the
What?
little kid, but that's with Anna Faris. There is, I'm sure there's 4 other ones that I can name. Oh, Not Another Teen Movie. I got 3 more. Endgame.
He's barely in there.
Civil War.
All right, that one's his.
And the movie with the child, or the Red Sea Diving Resort. I think that's what it's called.
I'm switching, and I think Ryan Reynolds is trash because you ever seen Push?
I love
That is
Push.
my favorite. That is my favorite
I love
movie.
Push. That
I
is
don't
so
think you
good.
got enough credit for how good it was.
I honestly like. There was this mean tweets segment where they were like, he was reading a comment that was like, I love Christopher Evans. He's a great actor, but he plays Captain America like a I don't know, a plate of spaghetti. I don't remember what it said. Maybe I'm mixing something up.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. So I have nothing but good things to say about Chris Evans.
Okay, Chris Evans wins that one. I don't even need to take a poll on this because. But I mean,
Come on.
But I mean, the
Come on.
Deadpool movies are better than Captain America movies.
Captain
Easily.
America ain't the best. Okay, wait, what's Ryan Reynolds' best movie? The Proposal. And Chris Evans' best movie.
The Proposal, that the one with.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh my god!
All
Is
I
that the one where he
remember-
goes to Alaska?
Yeah.
With Betty White.
Yes.
Oh
And all I
my
think of
gosh.
constantly, I think of Sandra Bullock dancing
with the Betty White. I'll pull it up right now for us.
Yes.
Because it's so good.
My strapped up on my balls. Oh, these bitches crawl. Oh, ski, motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, so good. I don't think I can play the whole thing.
No,
Again,
but it is amazing.
Come, see how I give thanks. Yeah. Come on, Mom. Oh,
Ooh.
yes, yes, yes.
And what the heck was she doing out there?
You know, Betty White is 99 years old.
Yes, and we're just gonna not think about Betty White and hope that she makes it, and we're just gonna put good energy
She's gonna
out towards
outlive
her.
everyone.
I mean, she's older than sliced bread.
That can't
Did
be
you
a
know
true
that?
fact.
No, it is true. It is true.
What?
It is true. Betty White is older than sliced bread. This is part of the useless facts that I know, just like the chainsaw thing from last episode. How old is bread? Sliced bread.
1930s.
Just type in how is Betty
the
White older
first
than
sliced loaf of bread in 1930. What were people doing with bread before? Just eating it whole?
Just like having like a whole loaf and be like, take
Just
this
like,
off and feed
I
it.
got another baguette.
Yeah, just like Aladdin.
Transition.
Inspector Gadget.
Let's do this ADHD quiz that you put up here.
We'll see.
Is
Be-
it or is it not ADHD? Who's going first? You?
Yeah, sure.
Symptoms of inattention. Let's see. Take a look at the list below and mark any symptoms you've experienced regularly over the 6 months corresponding homework, social, be it once a day, multiple times throughout the day. If it's happening, mark it. If it does not, do a little dance.
Is it what it says?
Do a little dance.
If it is not happening.
If it's not, do a little dance.
Okay.
Carelessness, overlook or miss details, submit inaccurate work, homework, social.
Wait, I'm careless in that area? Oh, I'm not careless at work. I'm careless.
Home?
Yeah, I'm careless at home.
Social, the medias.
Half? No.
No. Trouble staying focused, homework, social.
I'm trouble staying focused. Does this count? Maybe at home. Home.
Poor listening, do you become distracted during conversations?
No, not really. I like to think I'm a good listener.
Yeah. Easily sidetracked? Do you
Yes.
start tasks, then lose focus?
You could check all of those boxes.
Difficulty organizing work. Are you disorganized, messy? Do you miss deadlines?
Only at home.
What kind of deadlines you got at home?
I don't know, but I be missing stuff.
Symptoms of it more. Avoid lengthy. Wait, this time, if not, say yay.
Yeah. Yay.
Avoid lengthy mental tasks. You avoid paperwork, reviewing lengthy reports.
Do I avoid paperwork? No. I mean, no. I do like doing paperwork. Because, it's like therapeutic. You don't have to like think too much about it. You just do it. I think, yeah.
You lose everyday items, keys, phone, glasses.
Nah. I got a packed bag over here and I only missed one thing.
Yeah, it was an important, pretty important thing.
It's not that important. The camera's up.
Are you easily distracted? Does your mind wander frequently?
Yes.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
like, you know how like you like forget a thought or whatever, and then it comes back like a couple minutes later. That thing's gone. Like after I turn like 23, that stuff is gone. Like I don't know what it is. I will not remember it, and I will not get that feeling like, oh, that was what it. No, not at all.
So for forgetfulness, do you forget to return calls, keep appointments, pay bills on time, or just general forgetfulness?
I'm forgetful at home for sure. Yeah.
All of them or just home?
Just home.
All right, step 3.
I ain't got no standards at home.
Fidgeting. Do you tap your hands, feet, or squirm in your seat?
No, I stopped that dead in its tracks in elementary school.
Can't stay seated even when you're expected to?
Oh, I could definitely. I'm the type of person that won't get up until somebody else gets up because I'm not going to break that, like, everybody sitting down thing. I mean, obviously I haven't been in a classroom in a little bit.
Speaking, it sounds like you got some self-conscious thing going
Oh,
on
hell
there.
yeah.
So I was talking...
I'm not going to be the one, like...
I was watching this show with Ben last night, and this girl comes out in this short little skirt, and he goes, our kids will never wear that. And I was like, yeah, you just got to make them a little self-conscious so they don't want to wear it.
That's low-key it. I used to wear, like, chunky, like, not heels, but, like, wedges or whatever. And, like, all the time, my bro, like, oh, you're wearing those? Why are you wearing those?
Exactly.
Okay,
That's what
I'm
I
tall.
said. They come down the stairs, and you go, and they're in that short little skirt, go,
Mm-hmm.
you shave your legs today? They go, yeah. Go.
Yo, I just shaved the
Boom.
bottom half of my
Confidence
calf.
drop.
That's terrible.
You
Like,
want
that's
to live.
literally,
You want a good amount of confidence, but you also want some self-conscious thing.
But
So you
okay,
don't go hoeing around.
I'm 5'9", 5'9" and 3/4 of an
Okay.
inch. If I want to wear 2 to 3 inch platforms, that ain't nobody else's business but my
I'm gonna
own.
find you a nice little short guy, like 4'6".
I can't. Like my
You're
mind
gonna
cannot.
be able to pick him
My-
up and
I'm
just carry
too-
him around.
I'm too like socialized or whatever to be able to date anybody shorter than me.
I'm gonna make
You know
a
the guy's
profile
back?
on dwarfmatch.com. What? He's back?
I
Sugar
locked
daddy
up.
update. Sugar daddy update.
No, I just we were locking up, and then he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," and then I just left. He was getting sushi, but also because I'm
How
no
are we
longer
gonna
interested,
get
I'm
this
not
money?
sweaty. I'm not sweaty because I'm not interested.
Perfect.
But that's also a problem because I don't care.
Feeling difficulty with quiet activities like sitting through
No,
presentations.
I am good. I can be alone for a very long time.
Come on. There's a lot of things to go through. I can't have side notes every time. Always on the go, uncomfortable being still for extended periods of time.
Nah, I'm a beached whale.
Okay, don't forget to say yay.
Yay, yay!
Okay, last part. Talking excessively, ignoring or missing social cues in the process. No.
No.
Interrupting others. Do you cut others off in traffic or conversation?
No.
Maybe. Has
Oh
trouble
yeah,
waiting.
yeah.
Has
I
trouble.
do it at work for sure.
Has trouble waiting in line in traffic at a bank.
Nah.
Intrusive. Do you butt into conversations or activities?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Error.
well, that's depressing.
This is pointless. I guess that's our result.
Hold on.
That's my result. I'm an error.
Maybe if I
Clinically depressed.
hold on. Maybe it's just my browser, my ad blocking browser.
Ad block. My ad block stopped working on my computer. I was very sad about that.
I download Brave.
Brave. Do I have to pay for that?
No, it's free, and you get money for just using it.
Brave. Okay, I'll look it
They
up.
give me money like this week.
Gotta get
I'm
that
getting
money.
71 cents. just for using the internet.
Okay.
Make money
I
while
wish there
you're
were
out
easier
there.
ways to make money. Like, for just sitting there. There are professional cuddlers. Did you know that?
What?
Professional cuddlers.
Ew, I don't want to cuddle somebody. It's gross. I barely want to cuddle while I'm at home.
But like some people, I don't know. They do that. I feel like
What would your price be for like an hour of cuddling?
$300. It depends.
You're cheap.
It depends. It depends on which spoon I am. Which spoon I
Your big
am.
spoon.
What gender they are.
Male. Not ugly, but not attractive.
It's still gonna be $300.
So cheap. I'm thinking like $2,500. But that's just like a flat fee for everyone. I don't care who you are, what you look like, what you're doing. $2,500.
Wow. Just for being in the business. You know, I don't know. I am terrible at pricing. Like when I was like doing like web development, like the pricing was astronomical, and I was like, I have a da experience, and I'm gonna be paying all of this. I mean, I'm gonna be charging all of this. That's a ripoff. That's a ripoff. But also service industries vary drastically. So, what can you do? What can you do?
Come on, dog. Come on in the shot. You come join?
He doesn't know how to get over there. Oh,
My goodness.
sorry.
What are you talking about? Making money?
Yeah.
Do you have a
We're
401k?
poor. Yeah. I actually need to take everything out of my account because I don't want to have stocks anymore. I just want the money.
What are you going to do with the money? Spend it? Blow
Spend
it on
it.
everything?
Exactly.
What are you going to do with your stimulus check when you get it?
We're not getting that
What
stimulus
do you
check.
mean? The past the $1,400 in
They
the
still
house,
have to go back.
and then they
and
got to go
revote.
through. Well, yeah, but it's a good chance it passes.
I don't have any.
What, bub?
He's trying to jump over.
You gotta push your mic forward so that he can come. Come here. Come on, come join. We have our special guest here, Cairo.
The doggo.
Speak to the audience.
Oh, I do hear that.
Perfect. Loved it. Thanks for your thoughts. Okay.
Okay.
licking the coffee. We were talking about the stimmies.
We're not getting that stimulus check. I have no faith in the U.S. government at all. Not at all.
I need my money. It's my money,
Money and I need it now. Call J.G.
Okay.
Wentworth.
Say we do get it. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to pay more on my bills.
Gosh,
I have so many credit cards. I have 5.
everyone already knows what I'm doing with it.
Put it into Bitcoin.
Buying my Bitcoin. Because if you're not buying Bitcoin,
Well, that's
you
also
messing up.
that is fair.
That's what I did
have-
with the last one. That's what I did with the one before that.
That's so much.
Banking now.
That's so much. Are you at your
Ballin'.
goal? Or almost at your goal?
I hit the quitting goal, and then I fell down, and now we're getting back up to it.
Okay.
I was a little bit. I was like 5K below it.
Ooh.
But
That's my goal. I just want to move into like a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condominium in a nice little area.
there was a house at the end of the street going for sale. Well, they were moving out, and I was like, every time I walk by, I'm like, that's a nice house. So now it was on
Yes.
sale. I was like, let me go look at this house. $1.3 million. On
No.
the other side of the street was a $2.3 million. That was
No.
so nice.
The nice things.
You
are
get like
always gonna be
20 roommates,
Super freaking. Yeah.
and then
But like,
there's enough room for
but in
everybody.
certain areas they be like, oh, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, $1 million, yada yada, because you
These-
have all the like nice stainless steel appliances. Like I don't care.
The $2 million was, I think, 6 beds and 6
Okay.
baths.
That's nice. That is nice.
Maybe a couple more bathrooms.
That,
Or bedrooms, I mean.
I would do that if it was spacious. Hell yeah.
And everyone's just gotta pair up.
Yeah.
You get like 12 people in there.
No.
Get a whole hype house going.
Heck no. No. Ugh, God. But I would do that for like a party. For like a. I know they tried to do that for prom way back in high school. Like how.
Did you go to
No.
prom?
I did go to prom.
Just one? Or do you have
Just-
two?
I
Junior
just
and
did-
senior?
I just did my senior prom.
I went to 5 proms.
Oh my God. How do you go to 5 proms?
As a sophomore, I went to junior. And then junior year, I went to junior and senior. And then senior year, I went to senior and junior. And then after school, I came back and went to senior prom.
See, you were popular.
Eh,
Say you were
I'm
popular
likable.
without saying you were popular.
Wasn't popular.
You
Wasn't
went to
in-
5 proms, and I bet
I
you
was
had a date
l-
for each.
Obviously. I wasn't going to go alone. That's crazy. Go alone to prom.
I didn't go alone. I went as a group, so I had 3 other people.
What was the best? The last one I went to, the last senior prom after I left school, was the girl I wanted to go with to junior prom the first year. But I was too scared to ask her.
Sir, that is a
But then I
lot.
glowed up and I was like, all right.
Oh my gosh.
Now
Oh
she's
my
asking
gosh.
me. She was on the other
wanna
foot
come
now.
out? Wow, that was not even on my radar. Yeah. I was poor. Didn't pay for prom.
Limos all the time, obviously, for
Hell no.
everyone.
Like we met at my house, and then we drove in somebody's parents' van to prom. It was very low budget, but I had 4
In a
hours of
van?
dancing. Yeah.
That's
I
something.
had I think it was a van. 4 hours of dancing nonstop. I had a great time. Absolutely amazing. Are you gonna show me your prom pictures?
Yeah, if I can find it. Keep talking.
I
about
had an
something.
intense tan in prom because all I wore in high school were like, the same style shirt. So my chest was dark. I had light patches here, and then the arms were dark, and it was strapless.
This was the last one.
Oh,
That was the one after.
Wow. These are just on your Instagram.
This was the other one.
Wow.
This was, I went to her junior prom, I think. This one was my senior.
Oh, wow. Debonair.
I guess that's all I got.
Yo, I don't know if I even have prom pictures on freaking Facebook. I think we just had like,
I just love prom so much.
why'd you love prom? Well, did you dance?
Of course,
Like,
obviously, all night.
okay,
The
that's
life
good.
of the party.
Because some people just didn't dance. They were like just sitting
Losers.
around. Like I ate like a little bit left to dance forever, and oh my gosh, my hair was terrible. All like I had straightened hair and I had clip-ins in, and dance. My shoes were on the entire time. Don't get it twisted. I left the dance floor to go to the bathroom with some friends. I walked
Do
and
cocaine?
also, huh?
To do cocaine.
No,
okay.
I was innocent.
Oh, yeah.
And then I took off my shoes, walking down the carpet, passing the teachers. Go to the bathroom. My hair is humidity, the shaking of the head.
Mm.
It was so terrible, and nobody said anything to me.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm looking a hot mess, but I stopped caring because what can I do now? The hair, just pat it down, do what you can, and keep it moving.
Do you guys have prom weekend down here?
Not to
'Cause-
my knowledge.
Where when I went to school, so the seniors have their prom,
Hmm.
and then in groups of friends, they all rent a house by the beach.
They did try and do that, but I have very overprotective mother, so she was picking me up as soon as prom was over.
So my senior prom, we all go down there. Of course, we're drinking bottles.
Wow.
My friend, he goes out.
God.
I hope he doesn't hear it. He hates the story. He goes out. I'm already like passed out at this point. He comes
My
back
goodness.
so drunk, like can barely walk. Maybe threw up on himself.
Ugh.
Someone had to take him in the shower.
Ah!
And then they freaked out. They were like, "Oh, he's gonna die. He's had too much to drink."
Oh my goodness.
He claims he didn't drink that much, but he definitely drank something that was like way high on the proof scale, where
He was like,
just,
I'm good.
where he was just like blacked out.
Oh my god.
So they call a parent and have him taken to the hospital.
Oh my god.
He didn't have to get his stomach pumped, but he maybe
But that's
probably just got like
embarrassing.
some
That's embarrassing.
still living it down. His family thinks he's an alcoholic now.
As they
still.
should. As they should.
Like
what are you
7
like
years
17?
Yeah.
18?
I was 17. He might have been 18.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's not a
gosh.
fan of that story.
I'm never gonna get that drunk. Just to put it out there. Never ever.
It was
I'm
a
not
rough-
trying to.
It was a rough night for him.
Oh, what is he just stumbling around drinking?
Yeah, I don't even know how he made it back to our house. I think someone maybe brought him back
Okay.
because he was just so
He's
messed up.
lucky. What the heck?
When I was in college, I used to get so drunk at the parties that I would just sit down on the couch and fall asleep. And then my friends would wake me up, be like, "It's time to go." And when I sleep, I'm mean. I'm not a happy sleeper. I don't want to be bothered.
Same.
It's- I'm
But
like,
also,
go away, I'm fine.
you brought that on yourself
fine.
by going to sleep
Go
in
away.
public.
Go away, I'm fine.
Oh my gosh.
And then eventually the party would be over and they'd get me up and I'd be like, all right, let's go home. I just go fall asleep.
Oh my
I'm okay.
gosh. Nah, I had a PG experience.
The problem was
it was wonderful.
The problem was I was in a frat, so
Mhm.
when the first year,
You in a fraternity. You're definitely an alcoholic.
that's how I learned to like beer because they would just feed us like old beer out of the kegs, like days after. Like I'm gonna tell you the Hell Week story that I have on here
Yeah.
because it relates to that. The
No.
stories that sound made up. But yeah, so the first year as a pledge, you had jobs around the house, so you were like either manning the keg or watching the door or doing other things.
Yeah.
I was usually on the keg, which is just easy because you just hold a cup. It's the best job because it's so hard. There's a crowd of people trying to push through to get to you to get some drinks.
Wow.
And you're just standing right there and like, okay, fill me back up. And then you give it to somebody else.
I can't even.
And you just fill it back up. It's the best job.
I can't even imagine. I wouldn't have hung out with you. Probably. Well, there goes that camera.
Ugh.
We're just gonna go off. It's gonna keep overheating.
There was also this homeless guy who would come around to the parties
Mhm.
and he would do backflips off of things.
For money or just because? Because he could.
Just because, I think.
Right.
So he would just come around and like, oh, there he is, doing backflips off the thing.
That backflipping man. Keep going.
And yeah, that was something.
That sounds like a movie.
Oh, let's tell this other story about my friend who were at this.
The same friend?
No, different friend.
Okay.
I have three
Dang.
friends. I have only 3 friends that I talk to
Okay.
from high school.
I have none.
So
if you know me, you don't.
They hear the stories. They'll know who they are. We're all there for all the stories, no matter what. We're always all there.
Perfect.
Except for the first one. One of them wasn't there because he wasn't allowed to come. He got in trouble for other things.
Ooh.
But
juicy.
This one, we're at a frat party. It's one of my friend's 18th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We're there, and when we're like hanging out in the kitchen, like playing beer pong and drinking, and he's drinking, and all of a sudden, we just see his eyes roll back, and he clunks out on the ground.
What?
And the other one who almost got his stomach pump goes, Peter, no!
Was he just like passed out drunk?
Honestly, I have no idea what happened to him.
Yeah, but did you get any help? Did he wake up?
He woke up. We just like picked him up.
Did
off
he wake
the
up
ground.
quickly?
Yeah, medium speed, I think.
Oh my gosh!
All I can
That
remember
man
is Peter,
fainted.
no, because there's the funniest thing. He's passing out,
He's
and
going
I'm over here
down.
laughing at him screaming, and I'm just like, yeah.
So sad.
I can't wait for my mom to hear all these stories. It's gonna be great.
It's dead again.
No,
It's gonna stay dead.
All right.
It's too hot. I gotta get a new HDMI then.
Okay, so
To close.
to close with the story that sounds made up.
Me?
You don't
Oh.
have any stories.
That is true. I can't remember. I don't have a good memory, y'all. If you haven't surmised that.
So this
far.
week we're doing Hell Week.
Hell Week. What is
which
Hell Week
is-
about?
Hell Week is the last week of pledging. Maybe not the last week. So
Is this hazing?
yeah, throughout the whole time.
Damn.
So we had these shirts. Anytime we'd come over, it'd be like a party,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'd go to the basement. We had these shirts that were spray painted with the names Jimmy on them and a number. So my class was I think we had 13 Jimmies. We were all just Jimmy. I was Jimmy number 8, I think.
Okay.
It was like by height order.
What the heck?
We lost Jimmy
Wait,
number.
does that mean you're like the 8th tallest?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had, I think we lost Jimmy number 3. He got kicked out or dropped out.
Okay, it's like specify how you lost him.
The week
With
don't
the
survive.
stories that you've been telling. Please verify.
The week don't survive. So we'd have these shirts and they'd be covered in just disgustingness. It's like one time we had this barbecue. This isn't even Hell Week. We had this barbecue with all like the alumni of the frat. And then, so it was a good time. We're having a barbecue. We're drinking. And then it ends. And they say, all right, to the basement. So you put your Jimmy shirt on. You go to the basement. That night, we were sprayed with ketchup, mustard, powdered sugar.
Gross.
We played this one game of what randomly happened called Grenade, where they would take a can and just throw it on the floor, and then everyone had to jump on the grenade. You know, like...
A dog pile?
Yeah. Played this one game called Clown Car, where we had to file... like under the steps there was like a little closet.
Yeah.
It was called Clown Car, so you just had to pack in his bright steps.
Okay, so this is reinforcing all those fraternity freaking movies that I've seen. Though that's terrible.
My
That's
favorite show
gross.
before going to college was Greek,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm joining a frat. So I found all my friends on the different floors
Yeah.
and was like, let's join. And okay, so
No.
Hell Week is the week where you have to live in the frat house.
Mhm.
Basically, every day we would come over and clean the frat house. If someone texted you they needed something, you had to go get it.
You were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to live in the house. We weren't allowed to go back to our dorms.
Mm-hmm.
No showering. You can only wear your Jimmy shirt, which reminds
Only
you.
wear your Jimmy shirt?
Yes. But you had to wear something over top of it because you couldn't show people that you were a Jimmy.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
But these shirts are gross, caked and whatnot, because you can't wash it. It just, you come over, stuff happens, you get stuff thrown at you, and then you take it
Gross.
off and you leave it there for the next time you come back. So for a whole week,
Mm-hmm.
you're living in the house, cleaning, doing grunt work, and then at night, doing hazing in the basement.
That is terrible. Well, can you have a good time at least? What the heck?
Yeah, that was fine.
See, no, that's
we had like
mm.
every week we'd have to like learn a new class. Like I think my class was Alpha New,
Mhm.
so yeah.
Yeah, it's hot. The camera's too hot. It's gonna keep turning off.
We had to learn all the previous classes, starting with Alpha, you know, Greek alphabet.
No.
We would also play this game where they would light a match in front of you, and you'd have to say the Greek alphabet as fast as you can without blowing out the match. Super hard. So that's how I learned my Greek alphabet. Would you like to hear it?
Terrible. No.
So
Alpha, beta, zeta.
Alpha, beta, zeta, gamma, epsilon, zeta. I don't know.
You tried.
Gamma,
Failed.
Zeta, eta,
You
theta, iota,
lose.
kappa, lambda, nu. I don't know. So it goes alpha to zeta, and then it restarts with alpha, 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 beta, and then we were alpha nu. And I don't remember what I was telling you about, but basically, oh yeah, we'd have to memorize all the classes and then come down each night
Uh-huh.
and say it in order, like going down the line. And I was the best one. I knew all the lines.
Okay.
It took me, I would memorize like an hour before going over
Mhm.
and know it all. But the rest of these idiots didn't know it. So they'd be like, and anytime someone messes up, down 5 push-ups.
Oh no.
We do these triangle
What
push-ups.
the heck?
I mean, it was great workout.
Yeah. I mean, and then you go ahead and drink for the rest of the night, probably.
No, you go home because you're tired.
Oh. Well, I don't know
So
what you
Hell
do in a
Week,
fraternity.
You'd go to class just stinking because you're wearing your Jimmy
You
shirt.
still have to you have to wear it the whole time?
The whole week. You can't take it off. Can't shower. By the end, my skin
I
was
would
so
not.
dark.
I wouldn't. Ew.
And gross.
I would not hang around y'all at all.
Later, I found out the kids were sneaking back into their dorms to shower.
As you should, as any person should. You were busy studying the alphabet while they were like, "I'm gonna take a shower," and I'm gonna act like I didn't.
I was committed.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I was committed to being filthy and dirty for the week.
My goodness.
Yeah, so that was my Hell Week experience.
As I've said, I would never run in your circles.
Why not? We
Never.
were fun.
I don't give a dang. For me, because I'm such a chicken, I need somebody that's like, if I fall, you have to like be able to like pick up the pieces. You know, I need a responsible one because I am. There's like who
responsible.
Who are you in the friend group? Because I know who I am, and I think you know who I am.
I was the one who didn't go to class.
Fair enough.
I was the one.
As an adult, who are you in the friend group? You're the socialite. You're the socialite.
I'm the nice one that everyone likes.
Yes. And I'm the mom. I already know that.
I'm the mom.
Yeah. When we went to the Extreme Action Park, and then I think Sebastian was like, why does she like bring us here and not do the jumps? Because I like certain jumps.
You're a chicken.
I am a chicken, and I know I'm a chicken. This is what I'm working on, not being a chicken.
I'm the one who's just like, yeah, let's do it.
I like fun. I like bringing people together.
I go by the model of act first, think later. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done.
I can't do that because I won't move. My first party, I think.
What do you mean? It's in the line. Act first, think later.
I can't help but think.
If you think you want to do something, do it. Find out if you messed
But what
up
are the
later.
logistics? I can't make mistakes that are large and in charge.
Large and in
charge mistakes. They take charge of your whole life. That's how I'm in credit card debt. Impulse. The more you know. I'm still looking at the camera even though it's off.
I know. I also had a friend. He would get so drunk, he would kick car mirrors off.
Sorry, say that again?
He would get so drunk, he would see a car, and he would kick the car mirror off. Can I get arrested for that? I wasn't associated. I just heard about it. Just kidding. I wasn't there.
I mean.
Statute of limitations run up on that?
You weren't close friends with him, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I just heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah. I just heard something, saw the thud, and didn't see anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Totally.
You hear about Prick Squad? I got so many stories that are just like coming through my head.
And that'll be on the next episode of the Angel and Joy podcast. That was a mess. Did you get kicked out of college or something?
I also dropped out at the same time, so it's who was I was
kick.
I dropped out first.
You wanna drop me out? You wanna kick me out?
I went there to drop out, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't come back anyway." I was like, "All right, bye."
Good
Bye.
riddance.
Don't forget, it'd be real nice if you guys subscribe. We got a lot of viewers who aren't subscribed yet.
Yes, at least 50% of you are not subscribed.
If you liked what you heard, give a comment, give a like.
Or if you're curious and you want to hate on us in the comment section, feel free.
Yes, come at me.
Come at me, bro.
I love it.
Come at me, bro.